Hi everybody and welcome back to Live for Guitar. In this final instalment in our video series on how to create a professional guitar video, we're going to be looking at the process of syncing the audio to the video that we created in the previous lesson. Now I hope you really get something out of this and that you'll post a comment below with a link to a video that you've created. And I hope you stick around on Live for Guitar. Please subscribe to us here on YouTube and our RSS feed on our website. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon. So the first thing we should probably take a look at is the software that we're using. Now I personally am using Windows Live Movie Maker. If I just bring that up on the screen, I use this because it's free and it gives me everything that I've needed up until now. I mean, the only downside that I've found with it so far is that you can't do picture-in-picture in it, which is a shame, but there are lots of other options for software for you out there. Emir, what are you using?
We're gonna be using a little bit more sophisticated piece of software, which is not free but not expensive either. Lots of people that I know use this software for video editing, especially when they're producing guitar videos. It's called Sony Vegas. There's a version 11, the latest one, but I'm using version 10, and it's very simple to use, and within few minutes you can get your videos up and running. Let's bring that up.
Take a look at the interface for that program.
This is completely blank interface right now. It's similar to recording software that we were using for the audio, just we're gonna have video tracks now together with audio tracks. So this is my folder here with all the material that we're gonna need. This video is the one we were filming before. I copied it from my camera back to computer. We're going to need full track with our solo and the backing track together. It's exported again as a final master. I'm going to include Live for Guitar logo. Basically these are all the elements that we need. Let's get rid of that.
That's all drag and drop, yeah?
That's all drag and drop, yeah. You just to your project media, drag everything from your folder in here, and it's gonna be a part of your video project, which is still untitled, but I'm gonna save it as into my documents, week of the week, and I'm gonna say week of the week number 19, and that's it. So if I just drag this video track down, this is what we have. We have a video track and audio track just below, and this audio track is the sound that camera picked while we were recording.
Let's just take a listen to that.
Right. Right.
You can hear straight away.
Yeah, you can hear the room reverb, and this is we have obviously have to get rid of that part. I just crop this clip to there and to the end. Stop. Okay. And the fade out is very easy to do. I just drag this little bit on the top corner. Let's zoom in. And you go to a nice black screen. The fading can be done again the same way. You see? So that's it. So now we need another audio track, and I just go right click, insert audio track, and I drag down my exported backing track. No, full track, sorry, together with the solo. What we have to do, we have to synchronize now these two just by looking at these pinpoints that look obvious. This is our click, and the actual music starts here. So if I just listen to two of these, yeah, you see, if I move a little bit to the left, we have it like not perfectly synchronized, but we can now hear both tracks playing together. But I just mute this camera track
And
I only have the real,
just the audio.
The audio and the picture, so we don't hear any room reverb anymore. Right, so that's it, and
It sounds professional.
yeah, and the last bit we can do a fade out here. You can do fade out on the video and the audio the same way. It's just gonna go silent here. Yeah, obviously for Live for Guitar Licks we're including a Live for Guitar logo, so let's add that quickly. I'm gonna insert the video track, move everything, select everything, and then move the whole thing together a bit to the right, put down Live for Guitar thing, and I'll just do a short fade in and fade out, and that's it. And also on my video channel I enhanced my picture by doing a chain of few simple effects. What I'm using is brightness and contrast. I double click and it appears on top. Then I use a color balance and a bit of a sharpen plugin. I click OK, and now my brightness, you see, as I'm moving this slider, my picture gets brighter. I wouldn't touch that, I would just add a bit of more contrast, and you see how the colors, we get the more live colors. I add a bit of a red channel and maybe a bit of a blue, just a touch. Basically what you have to match is, I'm looking at my background, trying to match the original color of my background sheet behind me. This looks okay, and this sharpen thing, I'm just going to add like a 10% of that, and that's all. Now render settings that I'm using, I have to select everything that I'm going to export. So this slider on top, I select this part and this is going to be rendered. So if I go File, Render As, Documents, Lick of the Week 19, and yeah, I'm using codec MPG. It works really good. I'm rendering loop region only. This is important because this is the part that we have just selected. I have to tick that, and then I go to custom. If you're using widescreen, you have to maintain your aspect ratio for 16:9 display, so I select that. Frame rate is 25, as that's how it was set on the camera, to film 25 frames per second. Width and height is 640 by 360, which is a 16:9 aspect ratio. Bit rate is 2.5 million bits per second. That's also important. That gives you, the higher the number, the better quality, but you also have to make sure that you don't overdo this because your file will be huge. For this 20 seconds of the video, we should not exceed 15 to 20 megabytes in the end. So that's all about that. Advanced video I'm not touching. Audio is all okay. I'm using sample rate 44.1 kilohertz, and the bit rate, you can go 129. Well, I'm using 128. It's really decent quality sound. It's not a CD quality, but it works for YouTube and all that. System nothing, and project video rendering quality best, and that's all.
Let's see what happens.
And when I save it, we now have to wait a few seconds before the video is rendered.
And when that's done,
I'll play you the original, actually the final product of the thing, which is ready for YouTube or anything else you want to use it for.